6:52 time for the morning sprint. In a big speech in Washington Wednesday, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said the Fed may still raise interest rates higher, but the pace of those hikes could slow as soon as this month. Powell said there's some good news on inflation, predicting that the price of housing and rent would decrease next year. He also acknowledged the country has a long way to go, though, in the fight to stop inflation, with a hot labor market and the price of services such as dining out and travel continuing to rise. The House voted to avoid a potential nationwide rail strike. It passed a bill that would force both sides to accept an agreement that includes a 24% raise over 5 years. Today, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg and Labor Secretary Marty Walsh will be on Capitol Hill to talk with Senate Democrats. Lawmakers want to add 7 days of paid sick leave, but it's unclear if there's enough Republican support for the amendment to pass the Senate. The White House will host its first state dinner of the Biden administration tonight. The president and first lady welcoming French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife, Brigitte. The dinner was inspired by the red, white, and blue of both countries' flags. Dr. Jill Biden says the menu is an expression of welcome and friendship. New Orleans musician Jon Batiste provides the entertainment for the dinner.
Hopefully that was just a one-time thing. I know the guys in this locker room, we're going to attack practice this week, and hopefully we get back to the way that we were playing defense before.
Badger men's basketball getting into shape for their Saturday matchup against Marquette. Defense has been what Greg Gard and the Badger men's basketball team has hung their hat on, and defense, or lack thereof, was what cost them the game against Wake Forest. Before Tuesday, Wisconsin had not allowed an opponent to reach 70 points. The Biden administration dealt another setback in court Wednesday in its effort to revive a student loan debt relief policy. A second federal appeals court has rejected a bid to put on hold a ruling blocking the president's student debt policy. The court ruled Wednesday night that it would not pause a ruling from a Texas judge striking down the policy while an appeal of the ruling played out. The move sets the stage now for the U.S. Justice Department to take the case to the U.S. Supreme Court.
We like having a nice triangulation of services that will kind of help to foster a more of a one-stop shop type environment for our veterans.
Dane County Veteran Services celebrating the opening of a brand new office. The new facility is located on Aberg Avenue and is more accessible than the previous location. The office is also closer to other community resources like the Vet Center and Department of Workforce Development. Job seekers didn't have as many positions to pursue last month, but the U.S. labor market's still historically tight. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there were 10.3 million openings in October. That is down from September. Among the areas seeing less openings, state and local government and non-durable goods manufacturing.
Yeah, we're looking at more seasonable temperatures today, really getting up to the upper 30s to where we should be. A little breezy, but more of the winds this afternoon. High temperatures near 50 because we have a front coming, so in between we're going to get to actually 50, and then we're going to see a big drop once again come Saturday along with the wind, so kind of feel like yesterday. But for today, plenty of sunshine. Winds increasing this afternoon, but still much less and out of the south. So actually just a very pleasant day really for the 1st of December. Notice the big drop coming Saturday, 26, windy conditions. We might have a little snow or something to deal with Monday, Tuesday, but then notice the temperatures do fall off. More stable, so maybe a cold and dry pattern as we get to next week, but definitely notice the temperatures come Saturday morning and the wind.
Sue, can you cue up that live shot of the Capitol? That was a beautiful sunrise. There it is. Look at that, folks. Just gorgeous. We'll be back in about 30 minutes, folks, with another news and weather update.